key part here is Slowey missed his last start due to right elbow tendonitis. Here's Coco Crisp leading off the game. Shot in the right. Jason Kubel, nice defensive play to rob Crisp of a hit. That would be a theme. Top of the fifth we go. Twins have a 1-0. Slowey working on a no-hitter, but again, it's only the fifth. Strikes out Rajay Davis there. Chris Carter swinging. And finally, Cliff Pennington. So Slowey strikes out the side in the fifth. Has a no-hitter through 5. Starting to get a little more serious. Top of the sixth. Here's Coco Crisp. Line drive. Trying left on for size this time. And it's Jason Repko, the leading catch. Robbing Coco of another hit. Watching the big scoreboard in the video, what do I have to do to get a hit? Top of the seventh. Slowey still working on a no-hitter. Different kind of hit there. Hits Mark Ellis. There's 2 on and 1 out. Ron Gardenhire out to visit with Slowey. Next batter, no problem. Gets Davis to ground in the 5-4-3 double play. Slowey through 7 innings, no-hitter, 106 pitches, and a 1-0 lead. But what's this going on in the dugout? Gets the word and congratulations from Gardenhire. Hey, kid, you're done. But Skip, I got a no-hitter through 7 innings and I'm gone? We'll explain. Bottom of the seventh, 2 on, 3-0 pitch to Jim Thome. Apparently he got the green light 580 times in his career. 3 behind Mark McGwire for 9th on the all-time list. So the Twins a 4-0 lead. John Roush is in for Slowey. Second batter he faces. So much for the combined no-hitter either. Cliff Pennington, the double. So the no-hitter is over. The next batter is Crisp. You saw he robbed twice earlier in the game. Here in the right field, nobody's going to catch this one. Crisp has his hit, and he's got an RBI. So no no-hitter, no shutout even, and it's 4-1. Jesse Crane in to pitch now. 4-2-1 on. So Jack Cust, the tying run. He's got some power, but he's not swinging the bat there. The Twins win, improved to 22-8.
It occurred in the Tigers' dugout between the Tigers. Armando Galarraga on the bump. Bottom 1, 2 out. Galarraga gets Carlos Quentin to pop up into foul territory. Johnny Peralta makes the catch to end the inning, but in between innings, Galarraga gets into an argument with Alex Avila in the dugout and then shoves Gerald Laird in the face as Johnny Damon's got to hold him back. Galarraga later called it all, quote, a misunderstanding. Damon, being Johnny Damon, said, quote, dissension breeds winners. We should have done it earlier. Gotta love Johnny Damon, right? Bottom 5, Tigers up 5-3, 2 out, 1 on. Ramon Castro. We call this a blooper. Bloop single to right off Galarraga. Mark Tehan score. White Sox trail 5-4. They're trying to win for only the 3rd time in 8 games. Bottom 6, 2 outs. Robbie Weinhardt in relief of Galarraga. Alexi Ramirez singles to right. Andrew Jones scores. White Sox even at 5-5, but skipper Ozzie Guillen would say later the ball club didn't have any energy today. Next batter, Paul Konerko. I don't know, Oz, I call that energy. 2-run shot. Konerko's 29th of the year. White Sox go ahead 7-5. Top 7, 2 outs, Miguel Cabrera. Peace. Solo home run off Sergio Santos. Cabrera's 27th. Tigers down 7-6. Top 8, 2 on, 2 outs. J.J. Putz in relief. And Johnny Damon as cool as the other side of the pillow. A triple off the center field wall. 2-run score. Said Damon about finally winning a series on the road. Quote, I like the fact that we can listen to music on the plane ride home now. Tigers go on to win it 13-8.
There was a strange sight in the Marlins-Reds game, and not just that Cincinnati still had a share of first place heading into action on Sunday. Actually, this wasn't a strange sight either, but this is strange. Joey Votto gets into it. The home plate umpire, DJ Rayburn, in the bottom of the first inning. See, he's trying to do the right thing. He's talking to the umpire while not looking at him, but Rayburn heard him, and he's gone. Get out. Votto and Dusty Baker can't believe the ejection. Now, here's the really strange thing. The Reds shortstop, Orlando Cabrera, he's on the DL, but he's still helping out. He's the bat boy.
You know, before the game, I just, told the guys, I'm going to be the bat boy. And I want to train him, bring the baseball to the umpire. And now, just put me in the list as the highest paid bat boy. The kids that do a bat boy every day, they told me that I was actually pretty good.
I hope the regular bat boy still got paid. Bottom of the 4th, runner on first, scoreless. Jim Edmonds off Anibal Sanchez, the deep center. The ballpark's going to hold it, and so too will Emilio Bonifacio. How about that grab? Robbing Edmonds of a home run. Bottom of the 6th, Miguel Cairo facing Sanchez. Hits one to left for a 2-run shot. Get out of town. Reds had a 2-0 lead. Homer Bailey, by the way, 6 scoreless in his first start in nearly 3 months. Marlins still down 2-0, 2 down in the ninth. Francisco Cordero gets Donnie Murphy, and the Reds sweep the series.
So with the Reds win, Cardinals need to beat the Cubs to stay tied with Cincy atop the NL Central. Bottom 1, Cardinals down 1-0. Albert Pujols is just a straight-up freak. His 30th home run of the year. He's the only man ever to begin his big league career with 10 straight seasons of at least 30 home runs. Top 3, same score. Derek Lee's kind of fierce, too. The former North Carolina basketball recruit hits his 16th homer of the season, second of the game, 24th career multi-homer game. Cubs up 2-1. Top 4, though. Coy Hill, bases loaded. Hill, 2 RBI ground rule double to right center. Cubs up 4-1. Next batter, Ryan Dempster, RBI single. Cubs up 5-1. Next batter, Fukudomi, RBI double. Cubs up 6-1. Mike McDougal pitching for the Cardinals now. Well, pitch gets away from Yadier Molina. Dempster scores. Cubs up 7-1. Later in the inning, Marlon Byrd, RBI single. You get the drift. It's the 4th inning. Chicago scored a lot, half a dozen runs to be exact. Cubs went. We have a 4-game set. A.J. Burnett in the bump for the Yankees. Bottom 1, 1 out, 1 on for Billy Butler, hitting .309 this year. I believe I'm going to resist the urge to say something corny like the Butler did it. I'm not even going to say it. Willie Bloomquist scores. Royals lead 1-0. Brian Bullington gets the start for the Royals. The first overall pick in 2002 by the Pirates. I mean, he was picked ahead of guys like Zach Greinke, Matt Cain, Nick Swisher, but he's never won a game in the bigs. 0-7, 5.02 ERA in 19 career appearances. Hey, yo, kid, you never won a game. Go face A-Rod, who hit 3 of his 604 career homers less than 24 hours before, and Bullington gets A-Rod into, a long fly ball out. A-Rod 0 for 3 in the game. Top 5, a rare runner on base for Bullington facing Lance Berkman. Berkman grounds to the inning-ending double play. He stepped on Bullington's hill. He'd be replaced later in the game. In the 8th, A-Rod up again, and Bullington rocks him to sleep. He faced just 25 batters in 8 innings. Only the 3rd time ever the Royals have beat the Yankees 1-0, the other 2 in 1972.
All right, so the Rays get a rare favor from the Royals that beat the Yanks. So could Tampa Bay take advantage by beating Buck in Baltimore? Jeremy Hellickson gets Nick Markakis to pop the ball up. Evan Longoria chasing. How about that grab? As you know, that's a tough ballpark to drop the catch, pop flies. So the defense getting it done for Hellickson. What about the offense? Carl Crawford goes big fly. Crawford, his first home run since July the 26th. And then in the bottom of the 3rd, Crawford, a RBI single. Crawford 3 for 4, 2 RBIs in the day. And the Rays had a 2-1 lead. Top of the 4th, Hellickson pretty much would do the rest. Here gets Scott. Jeremy Hellickson becomes the first pitcher in the modern era since 1900 to open his career with 3 straight starts in which he pitched at least 6 innings, allowing 3 hits or fewer. Sign this kid up.
In Strasburg, coming off his worst start as a big leaguer, looking to bounce back against the Backs. Top 2, no score. 2-0 count to Adam LaRoche. And LaRoche rocks Strasburg's world. 5th home run given up by Strasburg in 63 2/3 big league innings. LaRoche's 20th jack of the year. D-backs up 1-0 later in the inning. Runner on first, Stephen Drew sends a tapper towards Strasburg. There's his first big league error. D-backs lead 2-0. Top 4, though. Strasburg would settle down and start schooling kids. Mark Reynolds, by the way, scored all the way from first on that E1. This is why Strasburg leads all big league starters with 12.2 strikeouts per 9 innings. LaRoche swinging, Reynolds swinging, Gerardo Prada swinging with the high heat. Struck out the side in the 4th, and then in the 5th inning, you got Kelly Johnson swinging the off-speed pitch. Strasburg, though, threw only 85 pitches. Bottom 7, Ian Desmond, who leads the majors with 27 errors committed, but at the plate, his motto is, don't go down without a fight. He gave him a fight.
85 innings against San Diego, but Lincecum hasn't been himself lately. In trouble early in the top of the 2nd, Tony Gwynn Jr. RBI single. And just like that, the Padres have a 1-0 lead. Next batter is Everett Cabrera. He's going to line it up the middle for another RBI single. It's 2-0 San Diego in the 2nd against Lincecum. The next batter, the pitcher for San Diego, Wade LeBlanc. Sack bunt back to Lincecum. All right, get the out. But he tries to get the lead runner at 3rd, not in time. 2 batters later, after a double play, it's Miguel Tejada. Going to shoot one into center. That drops. 2-run single, 4-0 San Diego. On to the top of the 4th. More of the same. Padres up 5-2. Runners in the corners. Ryan Ludwig, RBI single. 6-2. That'll be it for Lincecum. 5 earned and 3 2/3. That's 14 earned his last 14 innings. He's got 1 win in his last 6 starts, an ERA north of 6. And then Torrealba off Guillermo Mota. Torrealba's 3rd of the year. Padres improved to 9-2 against the Giants this season.
Jimenez in trouble early. Bases loaded, 2 out. Jimenez freaks Chris Dickerson with the okey-doke. Second time this year he struck out double-digit batters. No score. Top 3, Jimenez in more trouble. Runners on 2nd and 3rd, nobody out. Prince Fielder up the middle for a 2 RBI single. Corey Hart and Ryan Braun come home. Brew Crew take a 3-1 lead. Bottom 6, Rockies now lead 4-3. Troy Tulowitzki, booyah! Takes Manny Parra 457 feet into left field. 12th homer of the year, solo shot. Tulowitzki hitting .415 in August, 5-3 Colorado. Top 9, Brewers down 5-3. Dickerson takes the pitch deep center field, but robbed by Dexter Fowler at the wall. That's what you call drinking some haterade. Check out Fowler robbing Dickerson of the home run. Nice ups. Later in the night, bases loaded, 2 outs. Hart rockets a fly ball to second base. Clint Bombas having some trouble with it, overruns it, and it drops. 2-run score that ties it at 5. Check it out again. Bombas just can't come up with it. Jimenez, with the score tied, gets the no decision. Bottom 9, runners on 1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Tulowitzki, this is Buck. And Buck is when internal artistry meets physical expression. Off with Trevor Hoffman. Fowler scores a winning run. Tulowitzki's 4th career walk-off hit. Rockies win it.
Out of the American League cellar, Seattle in its sights. Top 8, game tied at 3. Nobody out. Men on the corners for Michael Saunders. Koji Uehara strikes out Saunders. Josh Wilson, see ya. Buck Showalter says, you know what, good job, but I want to bring in Michael Gonzalez to face Ichiro. I want the left-hander, and Ichiro swinging into the inning. Mariners fail to capitalize. Boy, you haven't heard that before. But they do score in the top of the 10th. Adam Moore, solo shot. Orioles, though, 10-3 in extra innings this season. Best in the American League. All right, they're down 4-3. Julio Lugo walked by David Aardsma on 4 pitches. Game tied. Next batter, Brian Roberts. Slow grounder. Casey Kochman. Toss to Aardsma. Got him. So we go to 11. We're in the bottom of the 11th. Man on 3rd, 2 outs. Adam Jones, the former Mariner. Came over in the Bedard trade. Lays it down off Sean White. Nick Markakis scores. He had doubled the lead off the inning. Jones did his homework.
I know how to bunt. It's a weapon that I have, and you know, if that third baseman's are back playing a couple steps behind the bag, why not drop it down and try and beat it out? You know, out of the corner of my eye, next pitch coming in, I see him, he didn't budge, so I just dropped it down.
That's good baseball there. Studying your opponent. Orioles win the walk-off 5-4. 2.84 ERA. He's on the right side of your screen. And Lee, 10-5, 2.57 ERA. Rays got 2 off Lee in the bottom of the 5th. Top 6, Rangers 2 on. Vladimir Guerrero into the shirt of Sean Rodriguez. You got to be wearing a Lycra uniform there. And so instead of an inning ender, that's a dead ball. The bases are loaded. The Rangers are alive. Freaky play. Remember, this is the same place where they got the catwalk and all that deal. Next batter, Jorge Cantu. Price's favorite movie, Heat. 98 miles an hour. Sit down. Bottom 6, Lee. Throwing strikes, so there are times he's in and out in a hurry. That's the second pitch of the inning. Jason Bartlett flies out. 0-2 pitch to Carl Crawford. He strikes out. Evan Longoria, first pitch, flies out. Lee on the field for 2 minutes and 5 seconds, throws only 6 pitches, which means Price, get back in there in a hurry. First batter, Benji Molina, deep. Carl Crawford for the catch. And somebody's GPS is out of whack. I mean, look, look how he missed this. I mean, he's high enough. He's not even close to it. Next batter. Oh, missed it. Price walks David Murphy on 4 pitches, and that's it for him. 6 innings, 5 hits, 8 strikeouts, and Joe Madden's going to bring in Chad Qualls. Rangers scored a run on a double play. Elvis Andrus.
We're going to win this game.
Ground ball up the middle. Rodriguez to stop. The tying run scores. 2-2. Texas with 2 more in the 8th against 4 Rays pitchers. So you got bottom 8, 4-2, and you're facing Cliff Lee. Runners on the corner, one out. Crawford, ground ball. Joaquin Arias goes to second. Jason Bartlett beats the throw. A run scores. Joe Madden praising Bartlett. Hustle after the game, so that was the play of the game. Longoria base hit. Bartlett scores. We're tied. Next batter, Carlos Pena base hit. Crawford scores. Lee gives up 4 in the 8th. 7 2/3, 9 hits, 6 earned, and the Rays come back and beat the Rangers 6-4.
Got a visit from an old friend at Yankee Stadium. Johnny Damon returned to the Bronx. Man's got a mohawk, and they still love him. 1 reception for him. He lines out to Javier Vasquez. 0 for 3 pair walks for Damon. Second inning now, no score. Ryan Rayburn with 1 on and 1 gone. Of Javier Vasquez, 2-run shot, 7th of the year for Rayburn. His 5th homer in 11 games. Tigers up 2-0. Let's check out Max Scherzer. He was doing some things early. Bottom first, Derek Jeter. Just looking. Nick Swisher. Good pitch, but he realized it too late. Alex Rodriguez down swinging. And they're on Jorge Posada, just so you understand. 6 innings of work, no earned runs, 2 hits, 6 Ks for Scherzer. We had 4 strikeouts through 2 innings. Bottom 4, A-Rod flies out, appears to injure himself on this play. Left the game with tightness in his left calf. Nick Swisher also left with tightness in his right forearm. Still 2-0. Our top 9, Jabba Chamberlain on the mound. Miguel Cabrera. How did that ball leave the park? Because Cabrera's strong. He's 28th. He's now hit safely in 20 career regular season games against the Yankees. Bottom 9, Jose Valverde walks Francisco Cervelli to load the bases. And it would get worse. Next batter is Brett Gardner. He walks as well. Jorge Posada scores. Yankees down 3-1, still 1 out. Next batter is Derek Jeter, the shortstop, number 2, Derek Jeter, number 2. And number 2 is going 6-4-3. Valverde looking for his 23rd save in a row. And Carlos Guillen helping him out. Gardner with a tough slide. Jim Leland said it was the play of the game from Guillen. He took it like a man. Tigers win at 3-1. Guillen will be examined Tuesday. Oakland, Blue Jays and A's, Toronto. Sean Markham had it going there for a while. We'll get to him in just a minute. First, Jose Bautista came in with 36 homers. There goes number 37. That's off Brett Anderson. Appears to hit the pole, but it lands in play. So look at Bautista. He's going to score with ease. Bautista with an inside-the-park home run. But as we take another look at it, the ball hit the foul pole. They took another look at it in the replay booth, and 2 hours after the game, they said it was a regular home run. Bautista's 37, so he just did a little extra cardio. All right, now back to Markham. Had a no-hitter into the 7th inning. Connor Jackson says, I got your no-hitter right here. Markham got too much of the plate. Jackson got all of the ball. Solo shot, so no-hitter gone, shutout gone. Jackson's first homer with the A's. A's down 3-1, but Markham gets Jackson later, and that'll end the game. 1 hitter for Markham. As the Blue Jays take it 3-1, Markham said, I'm just one of those guys. I don't have no-hit stuff.
1-1, Johnny Venners facing Reed Johnson, grounded to Brooks Conrad. That eats him up. That's Chipper's replacement there. Johnson saved Conrad the air after walking Scott Podsednik. Venters against Ryan Terrio. Grounded to Conrad, overthrows first. Johnson scores. Jason Hayward has trouble with the ball. You got second air for Conrad. 2 unearned runs in the inning as Podsednik comes around to score. Dodgers up 3-1. Hung Chi Kuo, a 1-2-3-8 on 7 pitches. Joe Torre looking for a 6-out save, facing Brian McCann with a runner on, and now you got 2 on, first and second. Next batter, Troy Gloss with the 2 on, and Kuo. Dirt ball. Runners advance, second and third on the wild pitch. Gloss would foul out. Conrad at the plate, 3-0 count. Ball 4, bases loaded. Braves lead the majors in runs scored in the 7th inning or later. Joe says, Quo, you got to go. Octavio Dotel coming in. Remember, no confidence in Broxton. David Ross, bases loaded, full count. Ball 4. It's 3-2. Next batter, Melky Cabrera. Full count. Slap me. 2 score. Walk-off victory. Braves 4-3. 20th final at-bat win this season. The most.
For them, bottom first. Correa in some trouble with 2 on. He gets to Ramos Ramirez. Walk the bases loaded, and then he gets Alfonso Soriano. Correa, 6 innings of work, no earned runs. He struck out 5. Let's move on. Top 7, Padres up 2-0. Man on second for Miguel Tejada. Starting to hit some for the Padres now. Struggled at first off Tom Gore's line. And Tony Gwynn scores out a 4 for 5, 2 RBI in the game. Padres up 3-0. Adrian Gonzalez with a base hit. Here comes Tejada, and the Padres with a 4-0 lead. Top 9 now. Padres up 7-5. Chris Denorfia has got an opportunity with 2 on. This is off James Russell. Chase Headley and Matt Stairs come in to score. And the Padres seal the deal. They're going to win it 9-5. With no waiting. Number 10, Rangers and Rays. Elvis Andrus at the plate. It's not about him. It's about Ben Zobrist. David Murphy trying to score. Zobrist said, I don't think so. Kelly Shopping gets an assist on this top play because he blocked the play. More from this game coming up.
Engine number 9. We got Tigers, Yankees. Ramiro Pena popping it up. Miguel Cabrera. Wow. He also went yard in this game. Look at that. Let's throw it out there. Tigers beat the Yankees 3-1. Yeah.
Great bounce back season for him after everything he went through last year. Mets and Astros. Angel Pagan with a drive. Jason Michaels. You know, you got that hump out there and everything. And he was able to deal with all of that. More from this game coming up, too.
7, Blue Jays Athletics. Lyle Overbay, grounder to first. Derek Barton, the stop, flips to Brett Anderson, who just kind of falls down on first. He gets the top play, but the Blue Jays got the win.
At number 6, Little League Baseball, Mid-Atlantic Final, Newtown, Pennsylvania, Toms River, New Jersey. Billy Luby.
Billy.
For Toms River. Went down and got it. Toms River moving on to Williamsport for the Little League World Series.
Let's go back to the Mets Astros at 5. Chris Johnson, the shot. David Wright. You like apples? How about them apples? Stretches out and gets it, and the Mets get a win.
At number 4, Bayern Munich and Windeck Miroslav Klose with a nice move. Frank Ribery for the goal. And Bayern Munich wins it 4-0. Ribery helping out.
At 3, Jonas Brothers. This one's for you.
Deep to right field. Ethier going back. Did he? Yes, he did. What a play by Ethier.
That would be fantastic in 3D. Number 2, more from the Rangers and Rays. Vladimir Guerrero up the middle. Jason Bartlett. He not only stopped it, made the flip in time to start the double play. Rays take it 6-4.
Well, if he can make it there, he can make it anywhere. Victor Cruz, Patterson, New Jersey native, undrafted, out of UMass. First game at the new stadium, he catches that one. He caught 3 touchdowns, including the play of the day, and the Giants win.